Good afternoon. I was going to bring you along on my collaging for the Margarete Miller challenge, and I did not realize my camera turned off. So I will have to show you what I did. I still have one thing to glue on, but... So this is something new to me. I have not done collaging since I was probably a teenager, and I'm 63, so it's been a long time. I mean, I've done some of like the collaging for junk journals where you put just random like book pages and that kind of thing for background, but not like picture collages like this. So I'm going to try the Margarete Miller challenge and see if I like it or not. So I'm starting from the beginning. I am late into it, but I wanted to start at the beginning. So I'm going to try and get like 2 challenges done a week till I get caught up. So the first challenge, I forgot my paper upstairs. The first challenge, you're supposed to have water, something cold, which is the snow, light blue, here's the sky, a poem or song or part of one, so that's my song, and the title is Whiter Than Snow. And you're supposed to have pattern paper, and behind the Whiter Than Snow, I have some of this pattern paper behind there. And this fit together really well with that hymn because it talks about our sins being washed whiter than snow. So it's got water and snow in the words of the song, and I have it in my picture. So that worked out really well. I don't hear that hymn in church anymore. I always loved that one growing up. Okay, so anyway, so when I did all that, I had all my 5 elements, but it was kind of blah because there was nothing in here. Like all these animals and all that was just the scenery. And so I decided to add some things in there. So I've got a bird in the sky. I put a buffalo up on the ridge because my family, we love to go up to the Black Hills. It's not too far from where we live. And up in South Dakota. And so we went to the buffalo roundup this last fall, and that was really fun to see them rounding up the buffalo. So I had to put this buffalo up there when I saw that picture. Then I grew up in northern Minnesota, and we would see moose, you know, growing up in the fields and stuff. And so when I saw this moose, I had to put that in there. And lots of fishing in Minnesota, so I had to put a fish in the water. And I live now in Nebraska, and sandhill cranes, we have a lot of those in Nebraska. And so I had to put a sandhill crane in there when I saw that. And the walrus is just cute. And that's the only reason why it's in there. Just I like it. I know it doesn't fit with the other animals, but collaging is just kind of like that, right? You just kind of put elements together that you like. And I like that one. So I'm going to finish gluing down my snow that I tore here from another book. I'm just so bummed that it didn't film, so I don't know why it does that sometimes. I think it's filming and then I get done and it's like, whoops. Okay, so that's down. So now I have to get my lady in her, I think it's a kayak. I don't know the difference too much between a kayak and a canoe, but I think it's a kayak, right? So on my picture, this here is, why can't I think of the word now? Reflection of what's up on the top there. So I wasn't sure if I should have her just in her kayak or if I should put the reflection with it, but I think I like the reflection with it. Adds a little more color also to the picture because it's just not a lot of color in there. So she's out kayaking and looking at all the scenery and all the animals. I've never gone kayaking in my life. I think I went canoeing once or so at camp, but never did go kayaking. I tell you, doing this brings me back to my childhood. I don't have too many pictures of people, but when I was cutting out people to see what I wanted to put on here, remind me of cutting out people out of the JCPenney catalog and the Sears catalog and the Montgomery Warren catalog and cutting out for paper dolls. There. So there's my finished picture. Oh, and I forgot to say on this time around that I just have a regular spiral notebook, but I'm going to glue 3 sides, and so it makes a pocket, and I will put my cards with the prompts on the inside. But also I thought, as I'm going through and harvesting pictures, that if I find something I think would work on like collage number 12, I can find that pocket and stick it in there, so when I get there I have some things to look at to see if I want to use them or not. So I thank you for watching. I think this will be a lot of fun. So I hope everyone has a wonderful day today. And hit the thumbs up button if you like this video, and we will see you again later. Thanks for watching. Bye.